What's the crack?
Aye.
Your legend perceives you, mate. You know what I mean?
Fav.
So I know I'm the WWE, I'm the WWE wrestler, WWE superstar. I'll tell you right now, man, you would not be lost step inside a WWE ring the size of you. What's going on? You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I can't complain.
Even your own merch and all.
Yeah,
look, beast of our merch. Look at this.
And I see that, though.
Head of the game.
You as well.
I appreciate it.
The brave chain. I like that.
I have to update the logo, you know, because I got rid of the mohawk. So.
Yeah. I'm liking it. You reckon I can pull off that?
I think you could, man. Yeah, I don't know. A different colour, obviously. You know, we could probably be a tag team if you ever did that.
I'm telling you.
That'd be good, man. Do you have any patches, though? Do you have any patches?
Yeah, mine doesn't connect, though. That's the thing.
It's all right, man. They got all sorts of bleeding laser, sort of hair surgery you can do, you know?
Yeah,
some
you
people
reckon
put
I can
their
get
hair.
someone there like that, yeah?
Yeah, man. Some people put their hair, you know? I mean, I'm sure this hair goes other places, too. I'm not gonna go into that. Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
It's Saturday,
Yeah.
the biggest match of my career against Gunther,
Yeah.
the current Intercontinental Champion. I'm going in there to take the gold, fella.
Yeah.
It's the last title that I have to win to become WWE's first ever Ultimate Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
And we talked earlier on about, you know, if you compare professional football to WWE and the awards that you have, like the titles you have against the trophies.
Yeah.
I've won everything, like the Champions League version, I've won the Premier League version, I've won the League Cup version,
just keep going.
the World Club Cup.
Keep going, baby.
The one title I haven't won is Intercontinental Championship, and that is basically, in my mind, and a lot of people, it's the working man's title, and I compare it right there with the FA Cup.
Your mentality going into this one, so it's the one you really want.
So that's the last one, it's the last piece of the puzzle.
How does your mindset change going into this?
Oh, to me, it's the biggest match of my career. Not only is it the one title I've never won and the one I've been chasing for the last couple of years, but also it's in Cardiff, Wales, a stone's throw away from Dublin, Ireland. I want you to help me get absolutely jacked and ready for the match with Gunther. I want to put the fear of God in him. I want to kick the sauerkraut out with that fella. I want my delts to be jacked and I want my arms to be jacked because I want him to be looking across the ring at a bleeding lunatic from Ireland, the Celtic Warrior, all business. I don't think he realises what he's in for in this match, but with your help, boyo, I want you to get me there, man.
Bob,
that's what I'm going to do, man.
Let's go to work, Vic.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give me all right, so what have you got for me?
So we're going to do a little bit of shoulders. All right, so tell me, when did you first fall in love with wrestling?
When I was about, it must be 8, 9 years old. Dad brought a couple of VHS tapes back of WrestleMania, and I must have wore the bleeding tapes out watching them. I was a huge fan of World of Sport in the UK, but when I saw WWE, I was like, man, these guys are like something off a comic book, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
It's funny because, I think, when I first fell in love with football, I must have been 5.
Yeah.
John Barnes was the reason. I see him, and I just thought, nah, man, at 5, I wanted to emulate him. So it's funny that you can fall in love with something at such a young age.
Yeah.
And what I think is the most powerful thing is seeing that manifest itself. So when you've got a dream and you realise and you achieve your dream.
Training-wise, my dad brought me to him when I was 15. He didn't think I was going to last. He thought it was going to be another phase. And here I am all these years later still training. I love training. I can't go 2 days without getting to the gym. So when did it click for you to become a professional footballer? When did you think that this is definitely what I want to do?
You know what? I kid you not. For me, it must have been at the age of 5.
Right.
At the age of 5, I saw John Barnes play football, and then I was like, I'm going to be a professional footballer. And I guess when you're young, you kind of, I guess I'm old enough so I can articulate it better. But I remember thinking to myself, if it's my dream, if I believe it, I can achieve it.
Did your parents encourage you to follow your dream?
Massively. Like, you know,
that's something that missing from today. I think parents can be such a huge factor. Like a lot of people dismiss, get a real job, all that stuff, you know, think reality, but I love the way the fact that some parents encourage their kids to be dreamers, you know?
You know what, I'll say this, I was brought up. Huh?
I'll do another one.
Oh, say nothing.
I'll do one more. 4 sets, right?
So you know the thing is, I was brought up in an African household.
Right.
Very, very strict African household.
Where are they from? Where you at?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, okay.
So from Nigeria. So growing up, especially in the 80s, 90s, most African parents wanted their kids to be doctors, lawyers, had to go to university. So both my brother and my sister both went to university. And what I'll always say, and I thank my parents now, that they knew when I told them I wanted to be a footballer, it was like, look, this boy eats, sleep, loves the game. And they allowed me to go and pursue my dream. So I salute my parents constantly. I'm gonna ask you, when did you know? I mean, because 9 out of every 10 little boys want to be footballers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to be a footballer too, actually. I used to love playing football. I used to try and curl the ball into the top corner like John Barnes.
So who was your idol growing up?
Barnes.
Oh, listen, I already
Who wasn't though? He was
come here, bro.
He was just he was against the mold. The stuff he did, the flicks. He was 3 steps ahead of everybody. It's a little more common now with that. But back then in the 90s,
it wasn't common. Exactly. So
he'd more bleeding flair in him than the whole Brazilian team at that time. I don't care what anyone says. It's a lot, there's a more clearer path for footballers than there is for there was for wrestlers. A lot more promotions, like independent promotions in Ireland and the UK.
Yeah.
Back then there wasn't any independent promotions in Ireland. So it was a kind of you just didn't know where to start. If there had been, I'm sure I would have been in a ring at about 14, 15 years old if my dad left me, Yeah.
My
dad let me, like.
As we're saying, wrestling's a unique sport. What trials and tribulations did you have? Not only just in wrestling, but as a child, what was a young Sheamus?
Young Sheamus was a pudgy kid, very low confidence, bullied.
Swear down.
Yeah, late bloomer, man. Like, that's why I was a dreamer as a kid. That's why I always dreamed of doing something better and something extraordinary, But when I hit my teens, man, I shot up.
Yeah.
That all ended very quickly.
Yes.
All ended very quickly. And then I hit the gym, and then I learned an awful lesson as a kid with that sort of stuff, Be respectful to other kids.
Yes.
I know every kid as well goes through their own thing, And I did a whole lot of Be A Star stuff as well, which is great anti-bullying thing.
Yeah.
Just from my own experiences, because other kids don't know what they're doing to other kids, They just think it's funny, they join in. It's it's like everyone, like, they kind of feel involved in something, they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what effect that's having on the kids, Huge problem still today, but I used all that as motivation to make myself better.
The hardest thing for individuals in this world is to accept who they are and to be comfortable in their own skin, because now, especially when we talked about society.
Well, look at Instagram, man. Everyone's using the bleeding filter.
And
I use anti-filters.
Stop making me laugh, man. I'm trying to be beast mode.
I'm an anti-filter fella, you know what I mean? I'm a ginge, man.
So tell me, what attributes, what mindset would I need to be able to try to take into this whole wrestling game? Give me a little insight to your mindset of a WWE Hall of Famer legend. Talk to me.
You have to have true passion for it. That has to be the right reason you get into it. Not for fame, not for glory, because when you get in the trenches and you start, there is no fame, there's no glory. There's continuous drills, there's staying on your diet, there's staying in shape. You know what I mean? There's watching tape, there's studying, there's doing everything you can to be the best, be the first one in the morning, the last one to leave. That sounds very cliche, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like, the passion that you bring to football, which you already have in you already, and the way you train, you need to bring that with you in there too.
Yeah.
Some people go, I want to be a wrestler, I want to do this. And then they get in there and they're overwhelmed with the bumps that you take, the falls you take. People say, well, it's scripted entertainment or whatever you want to say, but the physicality is real.
Yeah.
The bumps are real. The hits are real. Going over the top rope to the floor is real. Taking a falling mat, hitting a ring post. All that stuff takes its toll on your body. And times it won't be going right. You won't be on the top. You won't be on the poster. You might not be on TV every week. But rather than fold in and get angry and blame someone else, like their booking's terrible or this guy is like doesn't know what he's doing, what you do is you take that and you use it to motivate yourself even more. You go to the gym the next day and you bleed and crush it. You expand your moveset, you expand your ability, your wrestling. Do you know what I mean? You work on your promos, you work on your interviews, you do all that instead of like going, well, I'm not getting used properly, the hell with them, they don't know what they're doing. No, you go, they don't want to use me? Well, I'll make sure they can't bleed and ignore me. That's what you do, that's what you take it in there.
Go on, give me that, go on, this is you, that's you. That's you, Shay, that's you, this is you, this is you, this is you. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. It's that.
The live events, the 5-hour drives from town to town, the 4 a.m. alarm clocks to get a 6 a.m. flight to the next morning, where you're hanging. When you land, find an IHOP, a Waffle House, somewhere to eat, and then go to the gym.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I preach.
Train and then go out and then wrestle again and take bumps and take the falls. That's the part. Everyone sees the glitz and the glamour. They see the thing on TV, that 20 minutes or 15 minutes or 8 minutes on television or the pay-per-view match. But there's so much more that goes into it. 13 years, fella, I've been doing this, right? 13 years. And I'm still as passionate now. I'm more passionate now than I was the day I started. I'm looking at Gunther across the ring. He's only here bleeding wet day, you know, a wet week. He's IC champion. I want that. I'm going to take that, and nothing's going to stop me from taking it. And he better be bleeding ready.
I'll feel it.
He better be bleeding ready. Let's go. Come on.
Let's
keep it going.
This is it. When we're shaking, we're working. When we're shaking, we're working. Give me one more. Give me one more. This is you. This is you. Here we go.
One more.
All right, here we go. Now we go. You push. You push. You want it. If you want it, you get it. That's it. That's you. That's you.
Man.
That's you. You want it, you get it.
Thanks, bud.
No doubt. No doubt.
So if I needed a tag team partner and I WhatsApped you, would you answer the call, my brother?
Of course I would, mate.
Jeez.
You're getting me through this, bleeding. You're getting me through this.
I got you.
This workout today for
I got
Gunny.
you. I believe mindset defines you. I truly believe if you believe it, you can achieve it. And what the crazy thing is, I know you believe it. You know it's getting real because we're talking less. This is how you know it's getting real. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're the one asking me bleeding questions.
Yeah, but let's go because you can multitask. Your answer, you can multitask. Here we go. There it is. Bob, I'm telling you, you're scary. You're scary. Yeah, Gunner ain't got on you. You're scary. There it is. Here we go. There it is. On you, brother. Yes. Here we go. Push that. No, you push that. There we go. There we go. Like, Gunner's not working this hard. I'm telling you he's not working this hard. And if he thinks he's working this hard, you're working harder. There we go. Hey, no, you pausing. Here we go. Shrug it. That's it. Here we go. Nice. This is all you. This is all you. This is the belt. This is the belt you're going to carry at the end. Above your head. I love that. I love that. Here we go. Give me one final message on why people should be watching Clash of the Castle on BT Sport 2. Go on, give me the message. Give Gunter the message. Go on, push that. Push that. Push it. Go on, give me that. What's the final message? Shoot. There we go. This is you. No, this is you.
Spot.
Here we go. Go on. Go on. That's you. That's you. That's you.
Because history's going to be made when I become WWE's first ever Ultimate Grand Slam champion in Cardiff, Wales. I'm going to drag him into the belly of the Red Dragon, and I'm taking that title home right across the pond to Dublin, Ireland, where there'll be an open bus celebration. Michael D. Higgins will be there to celebrate the entire bleeding country. This is just the beginning, because once I beat him and once I celebrate, I'm gonna do it all over again.
Yeah. He's scared. There we go. Push that. Push that.
Let's this! Come on, fella!
Hey, I felt that.
I'm ready.
Hey, I felt that.
I'm ready.
Hey, Bob, I really felt that.